Sup everybody, it's D's World. Got another reaction. I'm about to react right now from Fox News. It's a big thing from just yesterday. It's about a new movie that came out about a week and a half, something like that. It's called Sound of Freedom. I guess it's about like kids trafficking all around, and I guess the guy, he helps for over 100 kids. And probably inside his whole life he did for the last couple years, he's a true story, I guess, and he helps thousands of kids from trafficking, from different countries and all that kind of stuff, everywhere actually. And I guess they're trying to say, the rumor, I guess, that I've been hearing, that people think it's a fake movie. I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, the real guy, he came over there on the news right now, and I guess he's going to say that it's a true story. And he really has kids that he really helped them and took them out of it from himself. So I really want to I want to watch this and see about that. But I'm going to just talk two things. Number one, I'll say first, man, that is a fact, man, because I've been watching about, from the border. I've been seeing a lot of facts and all that kind of stuff. And then when you look about the border, like from Mexico going to America, it's like 65, almost 70%. It's like the cartels. They go over the border, whichever way they go over. And, drugs, everything else come over. One of the biggest thing right there, it's sex trafficking for younger kids. I think one of them is about like 11 years old to 16 years old, something like that. That's most of them are that age, and that's all bad, man. And then so come on, man. That's like that's a third world country, and if you go to other countries, they do that too. You hear other things that kind of way from China, and inside the sweatshops and other ones that kind of too. You hear about all that kind of things, and other countries like that too. You have all your shoes you're getting. It's right there from kids getting from nothing with it. So let's just introduce with us. Let's watch this and see what he's talking about. I guess the guy talks about it too, and he's gonna say what it is, man. But hey, man, it has to be interesting. And this is all bad to hear about it. That's all because everybody used to be kids, and I have my sister, she's 7 years old. Dude, man, I don't understand why somebody can even do that right there. That is just evil people do that kind of like that to a little kid like that. But all right, let's go straight into it.
On July 4th, the #1 movie in America wasn't Indiana Jones. Disney spent $300 million resurrecting Harrison Ford and releasing the summer blockbuster. But there's another movie dominating the box office. It's called The Sound of Freedom, and it beat Indiana Jones on opening day. The film's based off the true story of Tim Ballard, a former Homeland Security special agent who saved kids from an international sex trafficking ring.
It is the fastest growing international crime network that the world has ever seen.
We're Homeland Security. We can't go off rescuing Honduran kids in Colombia.
This job tears you to pieces.
See, this one thing I try to tell people this too, because I'm probably gonna watch this movie this weekend, or somebody maybe even a couple days now, because it has a really good review. I was looking at it, and it's a true story. But the one thing that they're trying to say is Hollywood is trying to say it's all fake. It's fake. It's fake. It didn't even happen like that. It's like, what the heck, man? See, every time when you put something right there, they want to try to. The other side, there was like, oh no, some. They put all those, and then they have these other movies they've been doing these last couple of years that they're supposed to be true stories. But if you really think about it and you look about the history, it is so fake. It doesn't even make no sense to me when you look about those movies that's supposed to be real or something based on a true story. And it's like, man, maybe have like 5% or something like that. But I know this movie, you have to just, change it up so the audience can hit it. But a lot of them, the facts with it, they switch them so much. It's so fake. Like this one, I'm looking at the review and people that's talking about it, man. And plus, the one that made the movie, it's the same people that did right there with the one for Jesus. I've been watching that one, the Chosen, or is that what it is? Yeah, Chosen, yeah. I think it's the same people that does it, man, and they're nice, you know. So let's keep going. Look at that stuff, man. See the chosen. Yep.
Just put those pieces back together.
So you quit your job and you go and rescue those kids.
This movie zeroes in on the multi-billion-dollar human trafficking industry and honors a hero, someone who saved children from sex slavery. But to the media, this person isn't a hero. Someone who rescues kids from pedophiles is a villain.
These films are created out of moral panics. They're created out of bogus statistics.
What?
They're created out of fear. And with something like Sound of Freedom, it specifically is looking at QAnon concepts of these child trafficking rings that are run by the high-level elites.
For some reason, the entire media is smearing this movie as a dangerous conspiracy theory. The press is saying that the star, Jim Caviezel, is a QAnon guy.
This is why when he puts something right there, people can't take the truth a lot. They can just go in like a fairy tale, like, oh, it doesn't happen. It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. Let's keep going.
And Jim plays Tim Ballard, which is strange because just a few years ago, the same media was celebrating Tim Ballard's heroics. Watch.
Tim Ballard has one mission: to track down child traffickers.
That's what's up.
4 months ago, Colombian authorities asked him to investigate a tip that children were being sold there as sex slaves.
Within a half hour, this individual walks up to me, starts asking me what I'm here for, what I want, and within minutes, he says, well, I've got kids as young as 11 years old.
Damn, dude. Hey, I just watched this right there on HBO Max, or Max. There, you know that Jerry from Subway, Jerry, whatever his name right there. That dude was like a big pedophile. You watch that right there, and this dude was going different countries. He was getting like 15 million for a year from one time, or somebody was born. I don't know. He was like the host guy making millions, and then they found out that this dude was going to different countries, and they found out so many underage kids. So how people going to say this stuff does not happen? It happens everywhere, man. Like, dude, and that's disgusting if you think about it, too.
So why is the media warning people not to see a movie about child sex trafficking that's based on a true story?
Yes.
Well, the Spear Fund founder, Tim Ballard, joins me now. So
Let's go.
Why is the media hating this movie?
Because they can't take the truth.
You know, I can't understand it. The film was made, produced, written like 5 years, 6 years ago, way before anyone heard the name QAnon. I still don't even know what QAnon is. In the meantime, they're trying to connect it to some conspiracy when, in fact, like you said, this is a true story. These are real kids. I mean, these kids are my friends. They're young adults now, the ones that were rescued. They're going to come out soon and tell their story. It's going to be very awkward when the mainstream media comes after these kids next and accuses them of being part of some conspiracy when, in fact, they were rescued from a life of rape. It's the most bizarre thing I've ever seen in the media, perhaps.
I mean, this publication says The Sound of Freedom is a superhero movie for dads with brain worms, and that it fetishizes the torture of its child victims. Is that what the movie does?
It absolutely does not do that. It tells a story based in truth. And, you know, what I think is happening, Jesse, I think that the left and these media outlets, they don't want to have a discussion that this film is going to compel.
That's real.
A discussion about why
real.
85,000 children showed up unaccompanied at the border and got released into the interior of a country that is the highest consuming country for child exploitation material on the planet. They don't want to talk about why these same publications are pushing an agenda to change the word pedophile to minor attracted persons in order to normalize sexual activity with children. I think that's what they're trying to avoid, and they know this film's going to shine a light on all of the things, all the atrocities happening to children, and so they have to discredit it by lying about it.
So what would their motivation be to discredit a...
See that, man? People can't take the truth. That's how it is. I just said that when we started. People can't even do it anytime it happens. I'm talking about most of the time. And that's like, if you say something that's real, people's like, oh, that didn't really happen. Put the facts with it. Oh, I don't believe it. And you show it, they still don't believe it. That's how it is now. That's the society, the way how we live now, especially how it is. Social media, all this stuff. People do not like the facts. They go against their opinions and they put what they feel. they feel. No, I feel that is fake. No, what? Actually, they don't say it's fake. Like they feel though, but they're like, oh, it's so fake. Like, whoa, what? Look at, we have the facts. We got some real thing that really happened. No, it didn't. I don't believe you. That's how it is. And everybody start rallying, get mad, and move. It's just ridiculous, man.
Movie that's trying to shine a spotlight onto atrocities committed against children.
Well, if the truth of human trafficking and child exploitation were to be brought to light, then they would have to have a debate, a discussion that they don't want to have about, again, these policies around sexualizing children or allowing children to consent at a young age to do anything and everything. Which would eventually include being, identifying
Save
as an
the
adult,
kids,
perhaps,
man.
and having
Save
sex
the
with
kids.
pedophiles. I hunt pedophiles. I've been hunting them for 20 years, and they are watching this, and they're salivating.
20 years. 20 years, man. Wait, let's go back a little bit. He been catching pedophiles for 20 years. That dude, man, good for him, man. Good. We gotta get all those evil piece of like that, man.
Identifying as an adult, perhaps, and having sex with pedophiles. I hunt pedophiles. I've been hunting them for 20 years, and they are watching this, and they're salivating. They are happy that Rolling Stones and The Guardian are ripping on a movie that exposes them. So I don't like the fact that these media outlets are, in fact, wittingly or unwittingly, running interference for human traffickers and pedophiles.
Yeah, well, I haven't seen the movie yet, but now I want to see it.
Me
because
too.
This thing made
I'm
such
gonna
a
watch it
splash.
this weekend.
Tim, thanks so much for joining us, and good luck at the box office.
Thank you.
Looks like a movie that you'd want to come over there and watch it right there with a date with a girl though, huh? That you like a new first time going to a date though, It's like going by yourself or somebody like a homie or something. Like, hey man, it's not a love story or anything like that. So it's like facts and stuff, because sometimes people can't take it right there. So got to go with the right people. Or I might just go by myself, man. Or I might hit, like somebody that's just, hey man, let's see some real things happen. Let's not watch no fake things. Hold up.
Hey, Sean Han.
Okay, yeah, that's it right there, yo. Man, dude, that is crazy, man. Hey, this dude, man, get all those bad people like that. It's bad, evil piece of people like that, man. Get them. Catch them, all of them. Catch them like Pokemon. And then keep them right there in the cage, man, for real. Dude. Man, think about this, man. I'm pretty just make you just think about it. Little ones that I know and everything. I got younger cousins. I have my younger sister. I have multiple sisters, man. I have 5 sisters. I'm the oldest of all my siblings, but I got even like I got my other brothers. They're teenagers and everything. So it's just make you just think about that. And that's why you got to watch out. And when you come over here, I mean, yes, they still have some of that stuff, of course, in America. That's true. But third world country is way worse because they kind of shut into this country or other countries like that too. And that's why when I was trying to tell people about it, people don't want to talk about it. Like, okay, we got to try to help them like that from this and this. Get sensitive. But then movies like this go, facts. Nope, I don't want to hear it. Like, damn, okay. Oh no. It's crazy, man. All right, man. Tell me what you think about that, man. Hit me on the comments. I want to know how you think about this, man. Like, subscribe, show love, man. I told you. Comments, man. It's D's World again. Peace.